Hey guys, my name's Jason, and as some of you guys know, I recently switched to my iKamper. And while the mattress wasn't necessarily a huge complaint, it just was a lot thinner than I thought it was going to be. I am able to sleep on my back. I kind of trained myself how to do that, but sometimes I want to sleep on my side. So I wanted to upgrade the mattress. So I ended up going with this KingCamp, the single as well as the double back here. These will actually add a lot of comfort to my camping setup, as well as be actually even thinner than the mattresses when they are deflated. So these are actually a lot different than, those old school air mattresses that just inflate, and if you move a little bit too much, they kind of bounce around. I would rather sleep, honestly, on the hard ground than sleep on a bouncy air mattress. It has like a memory foam inside with it, so with the inflation and with that, it actually kind of works together to really comfortable, sleeping situation. The mattress up there takes a double and a single side by side, so that should be able to fit these no problem. I did some measurements, and as far as I can tell, this is going to work out actually perfectly. Personally, I'm just going to go ahead and replace the mattress that's in the iKamper. Just get rid of that and replace it completely with this. That way I don't have to carry this with me. It just lives up there in the iKamper all the time. While I actually will get 3 inches of thickness on this one compared to, I believe, 2 inches on the iKamper stock one. When this is deflated, this is actually a lot thinner. So I'll be able to put my pillow and my sleeping bag in there with it, so I'll be able to close that, and that way I will free up some space inside here. I'll have both my mattresses up there, my sleeping bag, and also my pillow living in there all the time. It was kind of a no-brainer to upgrade this. It is a lot more comfortable. It is going to be a lot thinner when it's closed, and it's also going to be a lot more thicker and a lot more comfortable when I'm actually sleeping. And I was looking at the Ex Ped, which I believe was like $350 for the double, and then I think $200 something for this. So I just didn't really see myself spending $600 on an air mattress. But I ended up going with KingCamp, which actually makes a lot of great products. I have talked about them before on this channel. You can check online and look at the dimensions and see what will fit inside yours. If you have an iKamper, these two will fit. But if you have like my old GFC, this one would actually fit just this in there perfectly fine. So this is the inside of the iKamper. I have this carpet that's down here, but other than that, this is what a stock iKamper will look like. So these are the mattresses that come with it. They're pretty stiff. This is the inside of them. They are just sort of foam. It's not super uncomfortable, but given the amount of space that's here, it just seems pointless to have such thin, pliable mattresses. And if you lay on your side, the pressure is going to mash this down. So with a lot of other tents, you might just close it with just the mattress. This one, you stack them on top of each other. So when you actually close the iKamper, you've got that much thickness to close it with. So this is just about 4 inches. So when these two are together, they're almost as thick as the fully inflated mattress that I got from KingCamp. So another really cool thing about the iKamper is there is so much space in here that if it was just me, I could just sleep on just one of these mattresses and kind of get rid of this one. That way I could fit even more in here. But when it's me, my girlfriend, and my dog, we want to have all of the mattresses in here. So he'll sleep here, and we'll probably sleep this way, 2 of us there. So let's go ahead and grab the mattresses and bring them up here, and we'll do a little comparison, kind of showing the thickness difference, and hopefully my calculations were correct and the 2 mattresses will fit in here perfectly. So far so good on the single. It is the same width as the stock one, but it actually looks like it fits even better in the iKamper. This is a little bit wider, so it looks like it's actually a better fit for this than the stock one was, which is very surprising. So you can see the difference here. This is like 1/4 the width of this, so hopefully we'll be able to fit more stuff inside of this one. So let's go ahead and open this one, set them side by side and make sure they fit We'll go ahead and do some measurements, see the difference. Then we'll remove this right here and let it self-inflate, see where it gets to. And then after that, worst case, I have this little inflator that comes in here, and I'll go ahead and finish inflating what doesn't self-inflate. So you can actually see here how much thinner this is. You know, this is about 2 inches here. This is about 1/4 of it. So yeah, I believe we're going to be able to get a lot more with this one and this one. This is still folded in half, but I went ahead and opened it, and it looks like it's going to fit perfectly. So it looks like this is going to fit perfectly on this way as well as lengthwise. It's going to be hard to do with one hand, but we're going to open these up. On the double, there is this one on this side. Yeah, it's really cool that there's an inflate and a deflate, and then you can easily just switch it like that there. So yeah, let's go ahead and start inflating these. Perfectly fine with this side not being fully inflated because I will be sleeping like this. So I'm going to go ahead and use this now to fully inflate the rest of this, just because I'm going to want it a little bit more firm when I am sleeping on it. Alright, so this is just the twin mattress. I can actually lay on my side with this. It has a nice spring to it. It's not too firm and it's not too soft. You can actually kind of control that with the amount of pressure that you put in there. Normally we just kind of inflate it to pretty close and kind of feels comfortable. This is about as firm as I would sleep with it, but the mattress doesn't feel springy and like, you know, like this, like a normal one. It actually has like the foam in it, you could feel it. But I'm not sure, it doesn't look like it's showing up on here, but this is very thick. This is 3 inches thick, and I sleep with this directly on the floor, removed all the other mattresses, but you could also take this and put it on top of the other mattresses. It's super thin, so it possibly could close, but for me, I would rather have this, my rumple, and this as well in here. That way I just get some of the storage out of the way. But yeah, this is super, super thick when it's inflated. This is the twin. You can see how, you know, thin this is. I don't know if that's showing up literally at all, but it inflates to probably, you know, 5 times its width. Yeah, this is the Premium 3D Duo 7.5. This is the double, and this is the single. So maybe I forgot to mention that before, but this doesn't obviously have to go on a rooftop tent. This can just go in any tent, but yeah, just make sure that it fits your measurements. I mean, these are pretty standard sizes, but just kind of make sure that these fit. It's likely that most rooftop tents that you guys might have are probably going to be this double. This kind of feels about the same width as my old GFC. All right, so I kind of want to show you guys how I deflate this. Now, there is a bit of a mess in here. I've got, you know, my girlfriend's sleeping bag, my single one here, which I've already deflated, the my sleeping bag, and the pillow. That's all going to be able to close in here because this is able to deflate so much. So what I've already done is, I don't know if you can see it, but I've gone ahead and I switched this over to the deflate setting right here. You can also just leave it halfway open and get a lot of air out. Now, when you're inflating it, you can just set it to the inflate side, and then you'll it'll kind of self-inflate. But I go ahead and I try to make that go faster with that little thing. But when I'm deflating it, I'll just take both of these and push them to the deflate setting. On that one, I think there's just one. But this is really easy to do. Really all you're gonna do is just fold it up. You'll hear it deflating. And then I'll just close one of them and focus on just getting this one out. They also don't have to be this particular about it. I just want to get it as low as I can so I can show you guys how much this actually will deflate. But I usually don't even do like 70% of what I just did there, because it'll all fit, even if it's not completely deflated. And now, you know, it's, I don't know, I don't have any way of measuring this right now, but it's pretty thin when it closes up. And then with two of these stacked on top of each other, it's about half of what the original mattress that came in here. So when we stack this one and this one on top of each other, it's going to be about, what, a fourth of what the original double and single were on top of each other. So, you know, setting this on top of that, you know, this could probably even deflate a little bit more, but setting these on top of each other, that's why I'm able to fit pretty much everything in here. Or no, I am able to fit everything in here when I close this, which is pretty crazy considering when I had the original ones, maybe I could have gotten that in there, but I really didn't leave anything in here when I closed it. But this saves so much space in my Forerunner, because I don't have to pack this every single time, and it just doesn't sit inside my Forerunner. So I'll go ahead and deflate this a little bit more, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Super easy to deflate and super easy to inflate as well. So really all I'm keeping in there now is the pillow, the sleeping bag, and both of these. I'll also be keeping my Rumple blanket in there as well, but pretty much everything fits up there really nicely. I definitely recommend this if you're trying to maximize your storage space up in your tent and keep stuff out of your vehicle, as well as having a much more comfortable sleep, as this mattress is super comfortable. Definitely a huge upgrade from my old mattress, which was even nicer than my mattress before that. Alright guys, so I am going to leave a link below to Broadout, which is the company where I got the KingCamp and stuff like this cup here, a little like titanium camping cup. They have tables, they have all kinds of stuff on there. I also saw that I just missed out, but they have a 6-inch inflatable mattress now, so oh well, maybe you guys can check that one out. So check out the links below. Thanks to Broadout and KingCamp for this video, and thank you guys for checking out this video, subscribing and liking this video. I will see you guys in the next one.